Okay, how many people here own rental property in the city of Dayton? Okay. And where? Control rental property in the city of Dayton. Okay. And how many people own property actually in the city of Dayton? They own property by themselves. Excellent. Okay. Tonight we have the Montgomery County Auditor, Mr. KARL. He has been the auditor since December of 2000, and I would like to introduce him now.
This. Can you hear me? Am I on the air? The Montgomery County Fair is coming up. The auction reminds me of this. Montgomery County Fair is coming up here in a couple of weeks down the road here at the fairgrounds, and it's over Labor Day weekend. And on Monday, actual Labor Day, they always have the sale of champions, where they auction off the prize-winning steer, pigs, goats, what have you, turkeys. And I've been there before on sale day, or the sale of champions, and I've helped them with the auction. And it's really wild. It gets really crazy in the barn there. They start auctioning off these animals. And so it just kind of reminded me this while you were doing your auction, because when I was helping, there was a friend of mine was in the back, and she waved at me. And I'm just telling you this because if you're ever at one of those events, you don't want to wave at anybody. But she almost went home with a goat. But you're sneaky, because I saw you. He has it down. He does what he's got it down. So anyway, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm going to talk a little bit tonight about the property revaluation process, the valuation process of property, and so I'm going to go through those steps a little bit. I'm going to talk about property appeals and how to go through that. I'm going to talk about the current state of property values in Montgomery County. So go through a number of things, and some of you may have heard parts of this before. Because I recognize some of you, I do a lot of these types of presentations around with a lot of different realtor groups. But I've tried to put in some new things and some updated things, so it's kind of current information to share with you tonight. But first of all, let me talk a little bit about the County Auditor's Office in general. County auditors in Ohio, as you may know, wear a number of hats. We have a number of different responsibilities, a wide range of responsibilities. We are, first and foremost, the county's chief fiscal officer. Means we are responsible for maintaining the county's financial records, paying the county's bills. We are the paymaster, keeping track of the county's preparing financial reports for the county. And in a county the size of Montgomery County, that's big business. Montgomery County is a $1 billion a year organization. We issue 1,000 checks a day for different bills, and so that's a big responsibility. I'm also the county's assessor, and I'll talk a little bit in depth about that. I'm the sealer of weights and measures. We're responsible for checking any commercial device that sells a product by weight or measure. So grocery scales, scanners at the checkout lines, anything like that that sells a product by weight or measure. But most people know me as the gas pump guy because of the little stickers on the gas pumps. There are 5,000 gas pumps in Montgomery County. We're responsible for checking those gas pumps on an annual basis. And you can see those little stickers, so I get that a lot. And in addition to that, I sell dog licenses and vendors licenses. I'm the chief administrator for the data processing center. So a wide range of responsibilities. But tonight I'm going to focus on my role as the county's assessor and that whole process. So as the county assessor, the first thing I'm responsible to maintain property records on every parcel of real estate in the county. In Montgomery County, there are 255,000 parcels of real estate in the county. So we're responsible for maintaining those records, ownership, description of the property, square footage, number of bedrooms, year built, whether it has a fireplace, 2 stories,